Hi folks, Jeremy Klein with you, OutdoorsNB. Today I want to talk, and I'm hoping that I'm in the camera view here. I want to talk about the C-Tug kayak cart. It's the only kayak cart we carry now. I'm very happy with the quality, the robustness, and for what you get, the price. The model that I'm showing you here is the upgraded model. It has what they refer to as the sand tracks. So the wheels have a bit of a suspension to them, as you can see here. What that does over sand is it's going to take up some of the bounce, and it's going to prevent the cart from digging into the sand as much as some of the other pneumatic tired ones. You can see the width of the tires. I put that at about 3.5 inches wide. So over that sandy terrain, these carts do very well. They do very well over rocks, road, lawn, you name it. They do very well, and they are very robust. One of the reasons that this is the kayak cart that we carry is it's very easily taken apart and put back together. There's no, for the main pieces, there's no screws or any tools required. I can take the pads off, and the pads, by the way, are very thick, very robust. This thing doesn't weigh a whole lot because it's made of plastic, but everything is still very robust. There's a rubberized component on the top, so that's going to grip your kayak or your canoe. It's going to prevent that from slipping off of the kayak cart itself, or the canoe cart. So very easily those come off. The wheels are just in place. These little tabs here you push up, roll it out. Wheel comes off. It'll probably be easier for me to take this thing apart this way. So it's a wishbone, just like in a truck or car. There we go. Split it apart. It locks into place by rotating down the two pieces. So one wishbone piece. The kickstand in the middle is what holds the whole thing. I shouldn't say that. It's the two wishbone pieces that come together. And this has a kickstand extension on it as well. This little rubber piece. Okay, that comes with it. So you can extend the kickstand if need be. But kickstand extension, wheel, and pads. I can fit all of that in my kayak cockpit. It's not in my cockpit, in my in one of the hatches of my kayak. Most kayaks, as a matter of fact. So we'll put it all back together and show you how quickly that happens. So I'm going to slide the kickstand in to one side of these wishbones, and it can go on either one. And there's a little hole here that there's a little tab. I don't know if you can see it that far away. There's a little tab on the kickstand here, and that lines up with a hole in that wishbone portion. That holds it in place. I then put the other wishbone suspension in, and there are two locking features that line up, one here and one here, and I just squeeze that together on both sides. I'll take this out of the way here. Push that down, it locks in place. Then I can put my wheel on, line this up horizontal, slide it through, lock that in, line this up horizontal, slide this through, lock that up. I can put, if I so desire, put my kickstand extension on, which is just a rubberized piece. And that's going to allow the cart to sit a little more upright for me. And then I can lock in my pads. So, very simply, lock these guys in place. That's one. That's two. Now, they come with straps as well for the to lock your kayak or your canoe on. And so I've got one of the straps semi put together already. I'll move this out of the way so you can see. So they come with these little tabs to lock them in place. So I've already routed one side of my flag end of the strap through. And what I'm going to do on the pad now, and I'm hoping this fits on the camera, I loop this flag end. There's a, show you here. I'll take that right off and show you. There's a spot for the strap to go in, so you can permanently affix or semi-permanently affix it. I'm going to run that through the strap hole there. I'm going to open this up like so, and I'm going to feed this flag end in one side here. and in through the other. and that'll allow me to make some adjustment if I want on this flag, this semi-permanently attached end. And I'm going to do the other side of the other pad. I'll do the same thing with, so this has an Alligator, a very robust Alligator clamp. This other side will be on the other pad, and that'll give me a lot of adjustment. So this side just secures it to the actual cart. This side's what's going to be my adjustment over whatever boat I use, a kayak or a canoe. And that affixes it securely to the cart itself. And then you pick up the bow or the front of your canoe or kayak, and one person can easily transport a heavier canoe or kayak by themselves once they get it off their car. Ideally, we suggest that 2 people take them off the cars, because that's a lot of weight. A lot of weight for one person to take. I mean, you risk the damaging your paint on the top of your car. You risk hurting your back as well. So we recommend 2 people for that little portion of things. I'm just going to show you. So this is the other little locking tab for the strap. I'm just going to set this up. I'm going to lock it in place as well. So I will, at the end of this video, hopefully have some video footage. I've got to deliver a kayak on the St. John, New Brunswick to Digby, Nova Scotia ferry tomorrow, and I might be able to show you this in action coming down onto the Fundy Rose, the motor vessel Fundy Rose car ferry, which I'm going to be a foot passenger on with 2 Ocean Ocean Tetra 12 kayaks. One is NV in color, the other is surf, for a good customer over in Nova Scotia. So I will be using this with actually 2 kayaks on top of it. We'll see how that goes, but you guys will get to see that after tomorrow, after I put them on. But you put your canoe or kayak here, obviously, and I should be able to strap both kayaks actually onto this. So you can see how easily that comes apart, goes back together. Extremely robust construction. We have sold a lot of these. I am very happy with this product, and I will continue to endorse the product. So if you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of us on our Facebook, YouTube page, Google Plus page. Just about every social outlet, social media outlet we have a presence on. So feel free to get in contact with us if you have any questions. Again, this is the Sandtrax kit, a little bit of an upgraded wheel. The standard wheel is a hard plastic wheel, just as good for everything. This just gives you a little bit more flexibility on the sand, so you're not going to dig in. But the standard version is great for just about everything. So thank you very much for watching, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you kind of like our reviews and you'd like to see more. Thank you. Bye.
We'll be right back.